Hello. So we are in the test kitchen, obviously. It's a very exciting time to be at Bon Appetit because it is October, which means that it is time for our Best New Restaurants in America issue, which we do every year. It is a list of the 10 best places to eat right now. And among them is a very special restaurant that's right here in New York City. It's number 6. It's called Kopitiam. It is an all-day Malaysian cafe that is run by these two amazing women, Moonlynn, Tsai, who is the GM, and Kyo Peng, who is the chef. There's one dish that I get every time I go there, which is the Nasi Lemak that is pictured here. It is this just delicious bed of coconut rice topped with crispy fried anchovies, dressed in this like spicy sambal sauce. And because they are right here in New York City, I thought that we might pay them a visit and see how they actually make it.
Hi.
Hey. Hi.
Welcome.
Oh my gosh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so this is the first time I'm seeing you guys, I think, since the Hot 10 announcement. Mm-hmm. Can you just tell me a little bit about like Kopitiam culture and also what the word Kopitiam comes from?
Kopitiam means coffee shop. Kopi stands for coffee, and tiams means shops.
Like
and yeah, kopi.
So I obviously want to talk about food. That's why I'm here today. So of all the amazing food that I get here, there is one dish that I come back to over and over again, and that is obviously the Nasi Lemak. It's everything that I ever want to eat in a dish, and I'm trying to think of how to describe it. So it's basically coconut rice, or coconut pandan rice, and then on top you have this like beautiful caramelized dome of like crispy fried anchovies and salted peanuts dressed in this spicy sambal that you guys make. Okay, so I'm hoping that we can go into the kitchen and cook this together right now.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Okay. I forget how tiny this kitchen is. So we're starting with the sambal, right? So yeah, walk me through it.
Okay, so we have the shallots, and we have garlic, and then we have this red chilies, and also this is the dry chilies. You need to soak them into the hot water. And then this is the raw anchovies, and then this is the peanuts, and then this is the tamarind juice or tamarind sauce.
Right.
And then this is the belacan. This is the optional one. You can choose to put it or not to. And then this is the pandan leaves, the egg, and also the cucumber. So first we're gonna blend all these things together.
Okay, so it's a chili paste that has anchovies, but that you're gonna use to dress more anchovies.
Yes, it basically is like not, yeah.
I mean, we love anchovies, so.
So I'm gonna put all the shallots in, the garlic in, and then I'll like blend it first, and then I'll add the anchovies after. Then don't use all of them because the rest we're gonna use that to fry it for later. So about half of this.
They're dancing.
Okay, there you go. And then we're gonna put back into that bowl.
Oh, you're gonna put it back into here?
Yes.
Okay.
The color is not really that attractive.
Okay, so you have anchovy paste. That's done.
So now the chili.
Oh, just like straight in there. All the seeds are left in?
Yes.
Yes. So these are chilies. The dried chilies are soaked, and then you drain them.
Yes.
So these are the dried chilies we're using. I'm just curious, like, what do you call these?
For us, we call them directly the dried chilies.
Dried chilies. That's what I call them too. And then I realize it's confusing when people go shopping for these chilies. Like, what do you look for? And I always say, just go to any Asian market, like go to Chinatown. Like there will always be some kind of chili that looks approximately like this. It's like going to be about the size of your thumb. They're all pretty interchangeable, right? So whether you're using a Thai one or a Chinese one, the qualities are similar enough, right? That you can use whatever you can find.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is the belacan. Can you smell it?
Oh, yeah. And so this chili paste that we just made, what are we going to do with it? Like, how does this all come together?
So I'm gonna go over to that stove and then try to cook everything together. This one,
So
keep in mind.
and the shallot and anchovy and garlic.
Yes,
So we're basically making a chili paste with dried anchovies.
that's correct. This is the oil.
And what kind of oil are you using?
Vegetables oil.
Oops.
Sorry.
It's so cool that it's already a paste. Mm-hmm. Okay, so why do you do this first and not just put both of them in together at once?
Because the shallots, the shallots and the garlics, once you heat the heat, it can give you a little bit a better fragrance.
Uh-huh. So it's the same thing as any recipe where you're starting by cooking an onion or like garlic or any of that stuff first.
Yes.
What are you looking for in the shallot mixture that tells you you're ready to add this?
You judge by the color. It gets darker. It gets darker, and also the smells tell you that when it's ready. Like it has a stronger smells.
As you're cooking this out, like the majority of what you're doing is taking the water out of the mixture, and you're like reducing it down basically until it becomes like super concentrated and jammy, and like all the flavors really develop and marry.
Yes. And then this is the tamarind sauce.
It's an acidic note.
Yes.
So we're gonna let this go for about 40 minutes, and we'll keep checking back on it and stirring it.
Yes.
But in the meantime, we're gonna do rice.
Yes.
Let's talk about rice. One thing, obviously, that we did for the recipe was we gave measured quantities of rice and water, right? In my house, like, no one measures water to cook rice. You use your hand as, like, a measuring tool. Like, did you guys do that growing up, too?
We did. We did
Okay.
the knuckle. She learned the wrist line.
What I was taught is that you have it in an even layer, right? Mm-hmm. And then you just put your palm down on the top of the rice.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And then I was taught that you pour water right up until it reaches this like
second knuckle.
The
or
second knuckle.
The second
like
that
right,
joint. The
yes,
bendy.
this
Yep.
guy
second knuckle.
where it bends.
Yes.
Okay.
So we're making the coconut pandan rice.
Yes.
You feel it yet?
No.
All right, tell me when.
Okay. Yes. It's touching right at the base of my wrist.
Yes.
Okay. So
So voila.
voila.
You got your pandan leaves, and we're gonna knot them.
Oh, we're gonna knot them.
Yeah, so it's easier to later. It's not all just all over.
Okay. So we're just knotting it, and then we'll
bloop.
drop it in there, and then we'll pluck it right out later.
A pinch of salt.
Pinch of salt. Okay.
Okay. And then you can do the honors. And then you just let it go. Yay.
Yay.
And then later we'll be mixing in the coconut milk and fluffing it up.
So while the rice is cooking, let's figure out like everything else we have to do. So this is our sauce, and it's like cooked out into this like really awesome, dark, jammy, thick paste. Now we have to fry some anchovies, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so is this vegetable oil again?
Yes, it's vegetable oil. I usually like to start with the peanuts first.
So we're gonna fry the peanuts first, and then we're gonna take them out, and then we'll put in the anchovies. But eventually they'll all be mixed up together.
Yes.
Okay.
And then for the peanuts, just remember once you take it out to let it cool down, make sure you spread all of them like equally, like flat, so that they are fine. You know?
Okay.
Okay, this is already done.
This is already done?
Yeah, the oil is already very hot. So
Do you want me to grab this little
Yes, please.
bowl? Okay, great. So
Okay, be careful.
I can smell it. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Do that.
It's taking me right back to my fry cook days.
So you have to like spread it out, like yes. So it's not.
Give them some breathing room.
Yes. Then the next thing I'm just gonna continue doing it is the anchovies.
And you don't need to wait for the oil to like reheat. It's already hot enough.
It's already hot enough.
Okay. So when you're frying these, how do you know when they're done?
Well, the color, and then you can tell them they are crunchy, because sometimes when you think that they are cooked, but they're still soft. So it's like golden, darker brown.
Okay.
So this is partial of the sauce that we cooked earlier. So we kind of like mix it together.
Uh-huh.
Then this one, try not to put like too much of that. So it's enough to kind of like caramelize everything.
So you're just looking to mix in enough sauce so that the anchovies and the peanuts kind of cling together, because eventually what we're going to do is we're going to pack it into a bowl and then put the rice on top. And then we're going to invert the whole thing so that the anchovy dome is kind of like perfectly circular on the top. Okay, so we're back to the rice. So it's like basically almost cooked through?
Yeah, it's like 3/4 done.
Okay, and now comes the fun part.
Yes.
Rice facial.
Yeah, right. So coconut milk to go inside the rice, and we're gonna let it steam out. Pour it in,
Yes.
and then you're gonna fluff the rice afterwards.
Oh, okay. So I'm leaving the pandan leaves in here for now.
For aromatics, yeah.
And then just kind of like fluffing the milk through the rice.
It smells so good.
It smells super good.
So
Great.
we'll just
So
close the
now
lid
we're-
and let it steam out a little bit more.
Okay, great.
And then,
So we're like almost there.
yeah,
Shall we prep the garnishes?
let's do it.
Okay.
All right.
Kyo told me something once about the way that the cucumbers are arranged, because you have like the bowl of rice and anchovies, and then you have the cucumbers in this like little fan
Adding them out.
around.
Yep.
Well, we believe in like 8 is the lucky numbers. For our logo, for instance, there are 8 of the Ruyi that represents like good energy. Start from good energies and come back to good energy.
So we're gonna do 8 cucumber slices
Yes.
in a fan of good energy that comes back to you.
Yes.
Good
I love
energy,
it.
Nasi.
These are a little thick. No?
Yeah, this is perfect.
Yeah, that is perfect. And then you got the eggs. So the hard-boiled eggs. So you just want to cut that in half.
Here's the banana leaves.
Ooh.
And then put it on the bottom. And then you put like this.
So do you want it to be like half anchovy mixture, half rice?
A little bit less. It's like 40% of the anchovies and then 60% of the rice.
Okay.
So we're gonna do the rice now.
Okay, I think I did pretty okay.
And the measurement worked.
The measurement
Yeah.
looks right to me.
So you can see from the rice itself, like every pieces of rice is covered with the coconut milk.
Oh
So that's what
you
we
can
call-
see it individually coating the grains.
Yeah. Then you put it here. Wow.
And you're packing it in fairly tightly, right?
Yes. And then you flip it.
Oh.
Flip it. And then, ta-da!
Oh, look at that glisten.
And then this is when you start to garnish them. So it goes that way, from left to right. 1, 2, oops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then you put the 2 eggs together. Here comes the smiley face.
And then you finish your eggs here with something, right? You finish it with your like special mushroom soy sauce.
Yes, the mushroom soy sauce, I top it up a little bit because when I was a kid, I like to eat it with soy sauce. You know, like as a Penang night, we are very specific to our own soy sauce. Like, it has to be that way.
Penang soy sauce.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so banana leaf square. And then, is this the right bowl?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm putting...
I think.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah? Okay. What do you think?
Really pack that in. Maybe that looks good.
Yeah? Okay. I'm so scared.
Like, however, like,
Or if you want to put on.
Yeah.
which is
Fine.
fine.
You can catch you.
Okay. All right.
I'm
Don't
gonna
be
do it.
scared of the rice.
I'm so scared.
Put your trust in the rice. Yeah.
Yay! And then my cukes. So I start from here.
Beautiful.
My little fan. And then my little egg guys go over here. And then can I get... Is it this guy?
Yes.
Just like a little bit of soy to finish.
Yes.
And there we go.
And the sambal.
And the
Oh, and the
sambal.
sambal. Oh, wait,
There you
can we
go.
talk about that really quickly?
Right here.
Okay, so we made a sambal, obviously, for the dried anchovies, but there's another type of sambal that they have at Kopitiam that you can actually buy. Highly recommend buying some of the stuff to keep at home because it is good on literally everything. Shall we take our beautiful creations out? I sort of feel like you're supposed to use chopsticks, and I actually fundamentally am opposed to it because I want to shovel as much of it into my mouth as possible, and using a chopstick prevents me from doing that. Can I dig in?
Yeah.
Go in. You did an awesome job.
Don't forget your sambal.
It's hard to get everything in one bite. It's perfect.
The Nasi Lemak whisper.
I mean,
The rice is really good.
the rice actually turned out perfectly. Well, thank you so much for letting me come in and cook this with you today. And if you're watching this at home, make the recipe at home. It's on bonappetit.com. And if you're in New York, don't make it. Just come here and eat it at Kopitiam and hang out with us. And look for us in the back.